Presented by Listen Headlines. Latest financial news from trusted sources. Updating daily noontime New York City. Daily FX market news.
August 30th, 11:07 America New York, DAX 40 attempts to break higher while FTSE 100 lags. Stock indices have had a slight breather after their recent fall. With the German DAX bouncing off critical support, FTSE 100 struggles to drive prices higher.
BBC News Business.
August 30th, 10:53 America New York, Eurostar to suspend direct trains to Disneyland Paris. The service from London will be suspended from the 5th of June next year to focus on core routes.
Global economy.
August 30th, 10:43 America New York, tough economic times lie ahead. Central banks are playing catch-up, but they cannot tackle the energy shock directly.
Daily FX market news.
August 30th, 10:15 America New York, consumer confidence recovers as falling gas prices bring relief to U.S. households. After 3 consecutive months of declines, U.S. consumer confidence rebounded in August as falling gas prices took some of the bite out of sky inflation in the economy.
Global economy.
August 30th, 10:11 America New York, investors bet against UK government bonds on rising inflation fears. Goldman warns inflation could exceed 20% if gas prices remain at highly elevated levels.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
August 30th, 9 o'clock America New York. Biden still undecided on Chinese tariffs, Commerce Secretary says. The White House is debating a tariff cut on Chinese imports, with the president considering the possible impact on inflation against the impact on American workers.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
August 30th, 9 o'clock America New York, home price growth decelerated in June. The S&P CoreLogic Case-Shiller Index, which measures average home prices in major metropolitan areas, rose 18% in the year ended in June, down from a 19.9% annual rate the prior month.
New York Times Business.
August 30th, 8:46 America New York, Elon Musk cites new reasons to scrap Twitter deal. The billionaire said in a letter to Twitter that allegations made by a whistleblower have had a material, if not existential, effect on the company. Elon Musk has said Twitter's disclosures about the number of fake accounts on the platform were misleading.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business.
August 30th, 8:41 America New York, China's property market has slid into severe depression, real estate giant says. Country Garden, which for years ranked as China's top real estate developer, reported a 96% drop in first-half profit and said the market has struggled with sluggish demand and declines in property prices.
Daily FX market news.
August 30th, 8:40 America New York, USD outlook. German inflation places pressure on the ECB. German inflation rises to 7.9%, ECB hawks talking up a 75 bits per second hike.
New York Times Business.
August 30th, 8:25 America New York, Elon Musk cites new reasons to scrap Twitter deal, as subpoenas fly. The billionaire said in a letter to Twitter that allegations made by a whistleblower have had a material, if not existential, effect on the company.
The Library of Economics and Liberty.
August 30th, 8 o'clock America New York, The Cost-Price Illusion. One of the best parts of Alkian and Allen's classic textbook, University Economics, is its discussion of the cost-price illusion. The analysis, though worded somewhat differently, is also in the newer textbook Universal Economics, which is based on the original.
New York Times Business.
August 30th, 7:59 America New York, California bill bids for tighter rein on fast food chains. The bill, which would create a state council to establish minimum pay and safety conditions, was the subject of a giant lobbying battle. A swift and sweeping blow to fast food companies.
Digital finance.
August 30th, 7:52 America New York, GoTo results boosted by fintech performance. While the Indonesian tech giant isn't profitable, its successful integration of GoPay is reaping rewards. The post-GoTo results boosted by fintech performance appeared first on digital finance.
Global economy.
August 30th, 7:41 America New York, UK consumers turn to credit cards as cost of living crisis bites. Fastest rise in borrowing since 2005 suggests households are battening down the hatches ahead of winter.
BBC News Business.
August 30th. 7:27 America, New York, BT and Openreach staff walk out in strike over pay. The Communication Workers Union said 40,000 members will stage 2 days of industrial action.
Marginal revolution.
August 30th. 7:25 America, New York, the price of power in the power of prices. As Europe's energy crisis intensifies, we are seeing calls for price caps, rationing, and command and control. What's happening? A range of government-imposed restrictions, akin to the kind of restraints during wartime. Here is a sampling. In Germany. BBC News Business.
August 30th. 7:18 America, New York, Lurpak maker Arla warns dairy prices will remain high. The Ukraine war has pushed up feed, fertilizer and fuel costs for dairy farmers, the company says.
Marginal revolution.
August 30th. 1:19 America, New York, The Wisdom of Garrett Jones. Of course, this Bloomberg column was inspired by Garrett's work, not to mention Paleo-Kaplanianism. Here is one excerpt, with the focus being on the annoying tendency to label various policies anti-democratic.